What's up, guys? So how's it going? We're back with another Rust What's to Come, and there's a few small changes that have happened. As you can see, there's been some updating to some of the textures for the rad towns. You can see the stairs and a few other things here. So just kind of some slow movement, but it's getting there. Before you know it, everything will be textured out. Other thing here, a very small thing they did. Anything that's on the shore now shows a wetness, which is cool and all, but, I don't know, nothing else really to it there. But it's the small things in the environment that kind of just lead to that nice, realistic, beautiful feeling. As you can see, the queue system is something they finally added in. However, it's come with lots of unexpected issues and is far from perfect or done. We had people waiting wait times of 2 to 4 hours trying to get into a game, loading in, crashing, and then being put back into a 2-hour queue. This is still an issue with the crashing. So there needs to be some kind of system implemented for when you crash, you have a grace period of so much time to get back in front of the queue. Otherwise, I mean, can you imagine waiting 2 hours, then getting kicked from the game because of some error, and then having to wait another 2 hours to get back in? I mean, I would never wait in a queue for a server. There's no Rust server that's that good, in my personal opinion. But for the people that do and are very attached to their playtime they have on there, it's really an unfortunate thing that needs to be fixed. But at least it's a step in the right direction. They have done some patches to make it be a little more quicker. It also lets admins and Facepunch team members get in without, with ignoring the queue. So there's a system implemented there. They could probably do something with it. We'll just have to see, as all things, as it moves forward, what they fix with it. The other thing here, a little more decorations. We've got Greg the Plant and a few other little decorations here. I'm not sure how these things are going to work exactly. Do you just pick up seeds and put them in a pot, or is it just pretty much collect plant matter and combine with cardboard box or something? I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. A lot of the stuff they keep showing when it comes to decorations and stuff like that, it's like, well, are they going to add more types of materials that we craft with? Because some of these things just aren't going to make sense. But anyways, Greg the Plant here led to the next concept, which is pets. So Gary has always stated that he doesn't want, to tame a dog and have it be a pet, and that animals belong in animal husbandry, being bred for food or resources. But here we go. We see some concept for pets. So we got the little raven in the cage. We got Mr. Crab in the aquarium. And it's definitely something I'm excited for. It gives a little personal touch to things. And plus, they could always put use to certain things. I mean, the raven could be used for communication, maybe. So who knows? I don't know if you're going to have to catch the animals or how that's going to work, but it'll be very interesting nonetheless. The other big thing here is the mortar. So this is something they want to be before the rocket launcher, allow you to raid earlier in game. It's going to be highly inaccurate, hard to fire. You have to it's stationary, so you have to attach it to the ground. Not sure if you can remove it afterwards or if you just have to ditch it, but the idea is to be cheap and not as effective as a rocket launcher. And I believe right now they're thinking about it using rockets or maybe its own type of ammo, and you just stuff it in there and blast away. Definitely adds something very interesting to the game. It is something a lot of people have asked for, and I'm pretty excited to see it in. Anything that's an earlier tier weapon, it's probably not going to end up being used as much, but it's always fun to play around with, and definitely helps with getting some more of that early to mid-game type of equipment in there. It's definitely something we need. Coming up next here, we're touching on Rad Animals finally again, and this one's really cool because it relies on showing a new type of creature, the bull. So we could be getting cows in the game, which would make sense if we are leaning towards the animal husbandry. Cows are very useful in many different ways, milk and butter and all sorts of stuff like that. So very cool to see some concept for Rad Animals again, seeing that they haven't abandoned it, and that also means that radiation isn't abandoned, as a lot of people think it is. The thing here is you see there's yellow spots. Those yellow spots are sores, and they're meant to be weak points. So these animals will have to kind of be taken down in a certain way, which is the idea that they have. As you can see, this guy's got all sorts of pustules all over him. Very cool little concept, and again, those pustules are the weak points. So if you're just kind of shooting them wherever, they're not going to be invulnerable, but it's not going to do as much damage to them. The idea is to have that tactical takedown where you guys are going to have to work together. And that's very cool, adds to the PvE. It's something I know a lot of people have really been asking for in the game. As you can see here, we've also got this final concept. However, they stated that it's already being changed. But then it is just very cool to see something rendered out completely for the game. And if you go check out the dev blog, you can play around with it. They have a little thing, you can drag them around, check out all the spots, zoom in on those butt pustules and everything. But very excited to see that they're working on some PvE stuff. Hopefully that means that there's some changes coming to animal behavior very soon. But that pretty much wraps us up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this update of what's to come and what's being added, and we will see you guys next time.